What's the tea, everybody? Today is Friday, and Fridays are always a drag. And today we're doing Michelle Visage makeup impersonation look-alike thing. So, if you don't know me, I'm Elaina. Welcome. I usually do makeup reviews, tutorials, drag makeup looks, handy, and face paint, you name it. Just check out my channel later. I was on Painted with Raven Season 2, available on What Presents Plus right now. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description box. Before we get into my bare face, I just wanted to mention this is my second time to a Michelle Visage look, and my first time was months ago, and she followed me on Instagram. She commented, she was super sweet, and she always responds to comments. She knows me. It was shocking. She's so nice. So anyway, that video is gonna be linked here if you want to see it. We got some improvements, a way better quality wig. And we got authentic Michelle Visage earrings. I bought a dragcon at her booth. That was a whole experience. I'm going to briefly mention it during this video while I'm doing my makeup. It was so much fun at dragcon. That's why I was missing a couple of weeks, because I was preparing my outfits, busy with this and that. But now we're going to go back to our regular schedule. But anyway, it was a pleasure to meet Michelle. She was so sweet. So if you're watching it, I love you and thank you so much for being genuine and sweet and down to earth person. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So first step, let's start with eyebrows. I'm just gonna use a contour stick, which is kind of a cool-ish tone, and our eyebrows are similar in shape. I draw mine because I literally have no eyebrows. If it's the first time watching me, I used to have an ugly tattoo, like just a line, for years, because my eyebrows always thin, and I decided that was better, and because I couldn't afford anything else, and I had it retouched a couple of times, so I ended up with like an old lady lines, which I had removed painfully with later. So now I have literally like no eyebrows. But when my eyebrows were there, barely there, we had similar eyebrow shape. I think that's why it's so easy for me to do Michelle Visage, because we have similar facial features, like very similar, except for the nose, of course, because she has that beautiful nose, very straight with a little bit of a hook, but I love that about her. It's like, it's so elegant. I don't know. There's something about it. I love that nose. So off camera, I set my eyebrows with the brow palette. It's just kind of a tedious process, so I thought it would be boring to show. I just used the dark colors. I believe I used this one, dark and light, and a little bit of powder over. Make sure it's really pressed in, and then I used Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm trying to do Anastasia Beverly Hills because, like, hello, Michelle Visage, RuPaul's Drag Race, Painted with Raven, everything sponsored by Anastasia. But anyway, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen and Granite. You know what I found about these? If you guys have this, tell me. Leave me a comment if yours doing the same thing. After a couple of uses, it becomes kind of thick. Like the lines become thick and they don't draw thin lines anymore. I mean, there's still pigment that's very pigmented, like other brown colors I have. I tried them, and the hairs are really thick. I mean, the lines come out thick. It doesn't happen with NYX, however, so I actually like NYX better than Anastasia. Blasphemy, but I do. But this one, Granite, I haven't used yet, so it was still good. So I drew the hairs, and I used Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and this one is not my favorite either. I got a bunch of them for free, of course, from a show, and I used to like it, but my eyelids are really dry. My skin is dry. Most people are oily here, I'm dry, so this gives me kind of a texture, so I'm already kind of regretting this, but we're gonna make it work. And we're gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. A lot of the looks in Michelle Visage that she does, because we're not doing like a makeup look, we're doing like an impersonation, so A lot of them are soft neutral browns, of course, and she has a lot of bright tones as well, but I'm choosing like a more of a natural soft brown look. So we're gonna start with a bigger brush, like a medium size. We're gonna go into some kind of brown shade and the light, probably burnt orange. I'm just guessing. I'm looking at a bunch of pictures. I'll go with this one and kind of deciding what I want to do. She does a lot of smoked out looks, like where she has black all around the eye. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. Using another brush, slightly smaller, we're gonna deepen it with Cypress Umber. I'm probably gonna use a little black because we're gonna do black smoked out lash line. So, and it's very convenient. There is no R, and it's arguably the best black. I mean, arguably because I have a lot of good blacks in my collection, but I know a lot of people say Anastasia Beverly Hills Black Noir is like the best black. So using bronze shimmer, just mainly to go with my leopard print here. So I got a little more gold in the makeup. So just put some brown gel pencil in the waterline and we're gonna set with brown. I decided to go a little softer because I see a lot of black but also seeing a lot of brown. So it's time for foundation. I already cleaned up all the fallout and now I'm gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills because just to stick with the theme, it's 315N, that's the one I got from the TV show, and it's still going and going. I actually went to one of them that I bought on my own and I loved it, and it's like a perfect shade match when I'm self-tanned. So we'll see. It's like it washed off a little bit, but I still have some left. So I'm gonna use this. And also she likes to be bronzed, I think she likes those self-tanners too, because some pictures she kind of looks orange. But you know, I know one orange girl to the other, I know what it is. So we're gonna use this and maybe use some more of like a bronzer afterwards. See, it's still kind of a good match. It matches my neck. Almost forgot to highlight and conceal before contour. I started to put contour on my chin and I'm like, oops, forgot concealer. Sometimes I do contour first, that's why I did that. But anyway, let's do the regular way and we'll do the concealer. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in color 8. And this is kind of a perfect skin match to my skin tone. So this is actually very good to cover up, sorry, it's covered in cat hair as usual, of course. I'm trying to get rid of as much hair as possible so I don't blink a lot because all that hair always ends up in my eyeballs. So this is like perfect for covering up dark circles, and then we're gonna brighten up, which I already have. This is a one, so I bought the one. This one was given to me by the show, and the one is the lightest color, it's almost white. And that one I bought myself because I like the texture. I really like the texture of this concealer. So now we brighten up all the areas. All the areas need to be brightened up. It's not going to be like extreme drag makeup because although she's a queen, but you know, she's still not like in full drag technically. It's just makeup. So the next step is going to be crucial when you do contour for the actual look-alike aspect, because we're going to change the face shape just as contour. I'm gonna put a lot on my nose, and this is what I do for the longer nose people because my nose is real not like everyone's nose. Like I've been doing all those people with longer noses, so I'm like, damn it, it's just not working. So I'm gonna put light all the way on the tip and under as well, because it's just gonna highlight under my nose to create the illusion that it's kind of a more of a straight and hooked down. My cat is trying to jump off if you see the screen moving. Oh, that's Mimi. Actually, that's Michelle Visage right there. My girl's name is Michelle Visage because she has a little white streak here. She's Siamese and she's about to ruin my screen. If the screen falls on my head, that's gonna be the best part of this video. Alright, we're still good. It's a little crooked. She's been doing something in there, but it hasn't fallen on my head yet. So we do an Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick, and it's covered in most likely her hair too. You know, comment below if you have cats. All the makeup brush is probably covered in cat hair, unless you hide them. But my brushes are all out on the table. She's got pretty large forehead, and I love it because mine is very large as well. See, that's why it's so easy for me to do Michelle Visage, like twin sisters except for the nose. The big forehead girls. So I'm contouring the sides because I think their sides of her forehead a little more narrow than mine. So I'm gonna contour them extra here. Well, I'm also gonna wear a wig over her, so it's probably not gonna even matter, but anyway. So the cheeks, I think she contours them a little lower. Like I personally would have contoured her cheeks higher to give her cheeks a lift, but that's me. And she did ask me where, oh, did I tell you guys I met Michelle Visage? Oh my god, I meant to tell you this story, but you know, I try not to make my videos too long, but this needs to be told. I met her at dragcon, and she was super sweet, and she knew who I was. Well, she started to follow me after I did her look, and she said, "You stole my face," and she actually comments, like she responds to everyone's comments, and I'm like, I've got to meet her because I love Michelle. So I stood in line, a long line, in my high-ass heels. I'm gonna insert my dragcon picture somewhere here. I mean, 2 pictures because I went there twice, and then both times I wore like a low bodysuit. Trying to figure out how she does it contour a little lower. But anyway, she knew who I was. She's like, "Oh, you're Elaina Glam." Like, I found out hard. It was amazing. She's so sweet. She's so down to earth. She like does her own Instagram. She responds to her own comments. Like there's nobody else that does her social media. And she actually like she's there. She actually responds to stuff. So she's amazing. I love her. And she says, "Are you gonna paint me?" Because I said like I painted Nigeria because she saw that. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to be like messaging her, but maybe I should. I would love to paint her. Maybe she was just like joking, but I'm like, I'm serious. I want to paint you. I'm not gonna invite her to my apartment, obviously. She's probably gonna arrive like with a full security. I don't know if she's down to hers to like arrive by herself and just play with makeup, or is she gonna invite me to a studio? I'm not a pro makeup artist, and if she did invite me, I'll be like, I need disposable tools. I'm so bad. I'm gonna poke her eyeballs with my own brushes or my own mascara. I need like something hygienic, you know. So this is kind of basic. Now we're gonna get to contour. So once we get to the nose, that we mean business. And yeah, so let's try a small brush, and we're gonna small-ish. I'm gonna start contouring. There's not much like contouring going on. We're just gonna try to create similar face shape, similar nose shape. Now we're gonna create a triangle under my nose. And a triangle, I usually do it not with the contour, but I haven't blended yet, so don't look at me, I look crazy. But we're gonna put the pencil, the gel pen most likely, some kind of brown pen. So I have this L'Oreal Infallible. So this is where it gets a little tricky and a little dicey. So I'm gonna draw a triangle here. And so this look only good on the pictures and in the videos. In person, it's gonna look like I have brown triangle. This is an illusion. I blend it a little bit with my fingers. I love to blend with my fingers. The nose is like perfect for this. So I'm using a small, tiny eyebrow brush to create kind of a fold here. She has a little bit of a fold, and her nostril kind of comes up a little higher. And I think her nose base is slightly wider than mine, so we're gonna make it a little bit wider here and a little higher. gonna create depth. So we get a little more contour here. I just create a little more shadow. I don't want to create like too many wrinkles because like without the filter, I mean we all edit out photos, like let's be real, right? But without the filter, there's some videos on Instagram. I think it was on Instagram. You can see her face, like she has some wrinkles. Obviously, she's not like the youngest, but I mean, there's photos that usually smooth out. And I don't want to create too much old age makeup because it's just shady and it's unnecessary. And she looks great. So, but she has very definitive feature. She has like these little lines. If you look closely at the picture, this is what I'm doing. So I set myself with the powder and now we're using contour. Kimchi Chic Beauty. And this is Taylor contour is 0 to 1 and this is Tony. And it's dark enough for this kind of makeup. Just emphasizing all the lines because obviously everything got a little lighter with powder. And we're definitely gonna emphasize the nose. So we're gonna start with the nose contour with the same contour powder. Just tap off the excess because you don't want to make it look too dark. You just want to make it look more of a nose shape changing contour. Now blend it a little bit nose contour. Now we're gonna continue blending. Just use a little blendiful here to soften up the lines. I'm emphasizing the hump area with a little white taco sugar peel. Just to make this part a little brighter, a little whiter. To create, if you look up front, it's gonna look kind of like I have something there. Add a little bronzer, Kimchi Chic Beauty, the one that I cracked. I went to Miami because we want to look soft tan or whatever. I emphasize the lines a little more here. I see the resemblance. I'm telling you guys, it works, but only from the front. I might add bronzer on my chest, by the way. I might add some shimmer too. I've seen a lot of pictures where she has like some shimmer here and it looks very bronzed and shimmery. Adding a little blush, and this is Colourpop Foxy. I think it's discontinued. I haven't seen it on their website, but as you can see, yep, handed. I got it a while ago. But this is like a perfect orangey, kind of a peachy shade. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, to beat Michelle Visage, obviously, you know, like a meet and greet with all the queens, any celebrity, you have to have some kind of minimal purchase, like the poster, a t-shirt, or something else, you know, things like that. And she also sold her wardrobe. So we walked around the floor and there was like racks and her wardrobe. I wanted to buy some of Michelle's because their prices were not bad. Some were like $50, some of them a little more. Dresses, jackets, even shoes. Her foot is tiny, it's like 7.5. I'm like, with my Sasquatch foot, there's no way. I'm like 9.5, depends on the shoe style. But yeah. So I wanted to buy something, but it seems like she was selling a lot of her old fat wardrobe. But you know, the kind of bigger size. But I don't know, I just couldn't find anything that vibed with my style. So I bought her earrings and I'm gonna wear them at the end. I'm not gonna show you now, but they're like blingy and the hoops. Girl, my style, totally. So at least I'm gonna have some of hers. So I put mascara on, and this is Kimchi Chic, a real good mascara. I did have Anastasia mascara, but I ran out of it, and actually it's a very good mascara. But I love Kimchi Chic Beauty mascara, and actually, fun fact, I love their eyelashes more than ABH. We got like a bag of Anastasia eyelashes for our TV show, and the whole came like in the clear bags, so there's no like no label on them. So at first I thought they're AliExpress. I'm so shady, but I think they're really ABH, but it's like Why are they so weird looking? I don't know. I can't really confirm or deny if it's a ABH, but they look very. The band is like very shiny, and they're very plasticky looking. And these are Kimchi Chic Beauty. Obviously, we're not doing like a huge drag lashes because she's a queen, but she's not like fully dragged out. And these are just perfect for this kind of look. I already put the glue on, but this wide bish. So this is a super bish lash, kimchi chic lashes, and I can actually verify they're good. The band is flexible, they look soft, they don't look like shiny or plasticky. They look like, you know, real mink lashes, but not real, obviously. And yeah, I highly recommend these. And I have my coupon code Elaina Glam 15. They recently updated their influencer thing. So it used to be Elaina Glam, now it's gonna be Elaina Glam 15. Or is it Elaina 15? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna put it somewhere here because I forget. So I started with this and I forgot that my eyelashes are almost dry, so I'm like, I don't want to dry that. Woohoo. Anyway, this is actually ABH. I love ABH liners. That's something that you love from Anastasia. And this is called Brown. They're just perfect texture. They're not too soft and not too dry. They're just right. So lipstick, I'm gonna go with a neutral. And this is stripped. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the lightest color I have from what they sent us. And she's here, Michelle Visage. I'm so feeling myself. So these are the earrings I got. Authentic Michelle Visage. But I did paint a little bit of eyeshadow, black eyeshadow, to create her hairline kind of narrows here, but mine is still white, so I made it a little more narrow. And I put contacts in because she has like a greenish eyes. As much as she hates green, she has greenish kind of ish eyes. So I put the green contacts in. And I got the full illusion painting. I bronzed myself. I put a little bit of a shimmer eyeshadow from the same Soft Glam palette. I used this gold eyeshadow pretty much. There you go. So yeah, now we got the leopard print or cheetah print, what do you call it? Is it leopard print or is it cheetah print? Is it the same? So we got a girl from Jersey, and I lived in Jersey for like 6 months, so I'm a girl from Jersey too. But anyway, I'm feeling my oats. I'm ready to sit at the panel. I'm ready to judge. I'm a Michelle Visage, long lost twin sister. Like we separated birth, ended up in Russia, and I grew up behind Iron Curtain and Soviet Union. Yes, Michelle. I love you, Michelle. If you ever watch this, obviously, you're probably not gonna watch YouTube. Thank you so much for being so sweet, so genuine, and following me on Instagram and actually responding. She truly, truly cares, guys. Like, she's not one of those celebrities like RuPaul that never does their own social media. RuPaul probably doesn't even know what Instagram is. Shade. But anyway, but she's like super sweet. She responds to everything. She does her own selfies. She posts her own pictures on Instagram. Like, true story. I know that for sure. But anyway, I love you, Michelle. You're the best. You're the sweetest. And, you know, all the luck and the best to you. And I can't wait to meet you in person again. Maybe do your makeup. Maybe. Hopefully. Can you imagine? Anyway, I'm gonna shut up finally and finish this video. So like this video if you enjoyed it, do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and follow me on social media if you like. All the links are down below. So thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next fabulous video, Hannies. Bye.